Good morning, good Sunday morning to everybody. It is a cloudy, yucky, rainy Sunday morning here in Alabama, 66 degrees, which feels pretty good to me. I like the cooler temperatures. I'm going to church by myself this morning. This is the third day of the guys they're finishing our heating and air. And they asked us yesterday, do you mind if we work on Sunday? Which normally we don't do any work on Sunday because we consider that our Sabbath and our day of rest. But the old saying, when your ox is in a ditch, you got to get things finished. So they're just wrapping up today, just putting the finishing touches on it, and they'll probably be out in a couple of hours. And so John is staying behind and making sure everything's, because they got to be in the house and putting the thermostat in and everything. But it won't take me but just a few minutes to get to church. But I just wanted to come on here and say that I hope that all of you had a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving. I guess a lot of you have seen my crazy family video by now, and that was only half of them. But we do have some entertainers in our family, and I guess I'm one of them. But this morning, this song kept coming to my mind. It's a song that we used to sing at our church a long time ago. And I was just thinking this morning, as I was finishing getting ready, somebody out there needs to hear it today. It talks about the Peacespeaker. And I know the holidays can be a very difficult time. I get anxious getting ready and thinking about the things I have to buy and finding the perfect gift. And sometimes if we're not careful, the things of this world will shift our focus from what Christmas is supposed to be all about, and we know that. And I think that we all have to work on that to make sure that does not happen, and that if it is happening to us, that we're able to take a few minutes and shift back and to say, Jesus, you are the reason for the season. If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be a need for it. I'd hate to think that my hope is built in Charlie Brown and Santa Claus and snowmen and stuff like that, but my hope is built on something eternal. But before I get to church, I just wanted to share just the chorus of this song with y'all this morning, because I earnestly believe that somebody needs to hear this today. You may or may not know this song, but it says, I know the Peacespeaker, I know him by name, I know the Peacespeaker, he controls the winds and waves, and when he says, peace be still, they have to obey. I'm glad I know the Peacespeaker. Yes, I know him by name. And maybe this morning, maybe you don't really know the Peacespeaker by name, but if you don't, his name is Jesus. There is nothing too small, nothing too large that he's not interested in for us and because of us, because of his great love. And this morning, as I was putting on my makeup, I just kept saying, Jesus, give me peace. I was just feeling anxious, and weather changes affects my chronic pain that I have lots of times, and I could have easily stayed home on the couch today, and that's really what I wanted to do. But I knew that if I would push through and come on, that God's got a blessing for me today in the house of God. And so that's what I'm believing. I don't want to run over you. And that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the Peacespeaker to be here this morning and to show up. So I hope that helps some of y'all and minister to you. And I'll check back in with you a little bit later today. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.